Hello, today I'll be doing a care and maintenance video as well as a slight review on my Alien Deception. I bought this gun secondhand off of PB Nation. Worked great, played at Living Legends with it for the first time. Worked great at Living Legends for the first day. Second day I had some trouble and some questions about care and maintenance and stuff like that. Noticed that there's not a whole lot of videos out there uh, describing the care and maintenance. So I decided I would try to make a couple. So this one's just gonna be about the standard maintenance, what you normally would do. So after a normal day of play, you just want to clean the gun. If you got shot in the gun, you got paint on the gun, you just want to wipe it down. I use microfiber to keep from scratching it. That's a big thing there. You just clean it. You know, I'll take the grips off and make sure I get all the paint from inside the grips here. And then you want to clean the eyes. So to do that, you take your Allen key. This is a 5/64 Allen, and you just take that bolt out there, and you pop the eye covers off. I'm just gonna do one side, and I already did this maintenance. So there's no sense in me doing all of it. And you just kind of pull these wires out, and that's your eye there. So it'll come out. You clean it, clean the hole that's there. It's a really tiny hole. I recommend having something like a toothpick, or Q-tips are even too big for it. But maybe have Q-tips around to clean in the cracks and crevices of the marker. Anyway, be careful with these wires. These seem to be really well made, but if anybody has ever had a die with old ribbon eyes, or older markers that have real thin eye wires that didn't have any kind of reinforcing at all, you remember breaking them and then being real upset with yourself because you broke your your eye harness. So I'm just going to put this back together. So you do that on both sides, clean both sides of the eyes. Not a big deal. There we go. Then, when you're doing the rest of your maintenance here, if you had any balls break in the hopper or anything like that, or if you get paint in here because maybe it was chopping, which shouldn't be, but I'll make another video about that, you will need to clean out the feed neck area. Then, as far as regular maintenance goes, you do not have to do anything with the LPR, the HPR. You don't have to take the valve out of it. You don't have to take this back cap off and clean that. You do not take any of that apart. All you have to do for your normal, regular maintenance on this after a day of play is pull this bolt out. Okay? Wipe it down, make sure it's clean. It will not have an O-ring here. It only has one in the back to seal things. You don't need the forward O-ring. They designed it that way. It's okay. Don't freak out. And you will just pass a swab. I have an Exalt barrel made. This thing is awesome. Been playing for a long time. These are the best swabs ever. You'll just pass your swab through. I usually go from the back to the front, simply because of the fact that there's the holes down into the rammer and into the body of the gun there, and I don't want to drag any paint from the front to the back. I'd rather take things from the back and push it out through the front. Then when you put your bolt back in, the recommendation is to line up your thumb there, right? Use that to line up the rammer. So I'm going to do it with one hand here, see if I can get it right. I think that's right. That's right, I got it. Okay? And that's it. That's all you got to do. Make sure it's clean. You might have to run the swab through more than once, but that's all you have to do is just clean. If there's any other questions, PB Nation, the Alien Forum will be very helpful. They have some videos and things on there, and about setting the LPR and things like that, if you have questions about that. Otherwise, I hope this helps.